welcome. I am the Kaiju no Kami here, Denver Comic Con 2019, and I am with
Keven Glover, creator publisher of Scary Tales Publishing.
And well, welcome to Colorado. Is this your first time at Denver Comic Con?
It is my first time, and I'm so sorry I haven't been here before. I've been through Denver before to go to Colorado Springs a couple times to their Comic Con, and this year the schedule worked out. I could come here, and I'm so glad because there's just a whole lot of comic fans here, which is becoming more and more rare at Comic Cons, is finding people that actually read comic books. So here there's a lot of very nice fans. I've had a very receptive audience, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge comic fan. I've also been collecting the omnibuses for like the Silver Age or Bronze Age eras of comics.
Excellent.
Like right now I'm nearly done reading the entire Flash Silver Age era.
That was a wonderful era.
I've been reading...
That was a Carmine era?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm now into when Rose Andrew took over and Mike Esposito.
Very cool.
And then John Broome was doing on and off reading the stories. I've been reading through the Stan Lee Kirby era of Fantastic Four.
Wonderful period.
I've read through the Stan Lee run of Spider-Man. All kinds of fun stuff. I read the Ditko and Ditko, Stan Lee, Doctor Strange era.
Very, very cool.
So
those are all such a delight. Those omnibuses make it very easy for people who can't afford $1,000 an issue to buy a back issue.
I love how they're in chronological order.
Right.
I also love that Marvel puts the letter pages in each of
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, so you get to like see what people were thinking of it back then.
Right. Yeah, it's like a little time capsule of the period and see what was on people's minds.
Oh yeah. So you do a lot of horror stuff, obviously.
It's my specialty.
I'm a huge horror fan. I actually grew up on the Universal movies from the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Excellent.
Is that what inspired you to do this?
I would say absolutely. I've been a monster fan since I was a little monster, and I love not only the Universal monsters of the 40s and 50s, but also the Hammer films of the 60s and 70s. And I think they strongly influenced my direction in terms of my publishing empire, as it is, of creating my monsterdom. So I started with more funny monsters, my Fraction Scary Tales, and I have more serious monsters, my Lady Frankenstein, and I have a kid-friendly line called Super Dumb Monster Kids, which is like a Teen Titans Transylvania style. So I try to reach all audiences, including my brand new LGBT comic book, which just came out. So I'm trying to, anybody who has an interest in monsters, I want to do it. If they like comics, there's something for them.
And what's the LGBT one about?
That one's called Fabulous Frightmares, and it's a reimagination of all the classic monsters with an LGBT twist. So instead of Bride of Frankenstein, there's the Groom of Frankenstein. Instead of the Werewolf of London, it's the She-Wolf of Paris. In fact, most of the stories all center in Paris, because I wanted to build a universe maybe where there's like a league of monsters, but instead of being in London where so many stories are, everything's centered in Paris to kind of give them all a central area. So there's like a story about the Phantom of the Opera, which is actually called the Vampire of the Opera, and it's more of my bisexual story where the Phantom is a gay man, or a bisexual man who has both a girl on the side and a guy, and then things happen, he becomes a vampire, becomes the Phantom of the Opera. And then there's a mummy story with a female a queen type instead of a king type, and there's a woman bard who has an experience with her, and it's just a nice mix of different. There's also a gender swap story, like a transsexual story, and it's my sister Jekyll. She's Mr. Monsieur Hyde, and that's kind of my gender twist. So she's kind of a woman-hating man who becomes a beast of a man. So she's got a lot of issues to deal with.
So, does this mean that Universal stole your mummy story for their newest movie that came out?
No, my mummy story.
The recent mummy one with a female mummy.
No, it did bother me because the name of the mummy was the same name I had in my Lady Frankenstein and the Mummy's Brain. So before I published that, I went through and changed the name of one of my characters so that it didn't look like I was stealing from that. And actually, I like the new name better, so it all worked out for the best. But I'm a big fan of classic monsters. I'm not big on slashers and some of that stuff. So all of my stories are more influenced by classic monsters and all incantations.
Yeah, I'm a horror movie all around. I love slashers. I love the classics. I'm my biggest favorite
You don't
genre
discriminate.
is psychological.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hitchcock, The Psycho.
Right,
Although
right.
my favorite horror movie of all time is
Which could be
Alien.
considered the first slasher. Yeah. Oh, it was Alien. Yeah, Alien is such a great movie, and it really, the way it builds and just so much about that film. I really, it's like a haunted house movie.
Yep,
in space.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And what I love is I'm more on suspense and tension.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't care if there's a billion pieces of gore flying everywhere, bodies flying everywhere. If it doesn't have suspense and tension in it, I'm usually left bored.
Right.
And I like to have a reason to care about the characters live or die.
Right.
Like Veronica Kane, she will just watch. She does like anything horror related just because.
Oh,
Except for torture porn, that one.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
But it was interesting. I have a book, a horror movie book that was published right after The Exorcist came out. And the author writes in there that, I hope that this horrible, disgusting body horror this movie does, that's just getting shock value to scare the audience, is not going to become a thing of the future with horror movies. And it was.
Lo and behold, yes. Now they're constantly pushing the envelope for what's acceptable gore. It's like anything is possible. But you still see some movies come back that are a little bit more gentle and a little bit more controlled in terms of the level of violence, and they can do very, very well sometimes because they sometimes rely on a stronger plot, stronger characterization, and a better story. So not just relying on the shock.
Yeah, there was one that was interesting. It came out about 15 years ago called Shadow of the Vampire.
Oh,
which is based around
the creation.
Orloff.
Right. From the very first vampire movie.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Yes. That was pretty interesting. Do you have a favorite of those old classics?
I'm hard pressed to between the Universal Vampire Dracula movie and the Frankenstein series. I really find elements of both that I really like, and I like Hammer's take on the Frankenstein with the scientist being the key point. The monster was incidental. The monster changes every new movie, but I think I'm heavily influenced by that in terms of by Lady Frankenstein. I think that was foremost in my thoughts. I didn't want to copy it, but you can see influences in the story.
Yeah, my favorite is The Mummy.
Oh.
I'm an Egyptian mythology nut. I love Boris Karloff in that role, and I feel like the movie is just so good. It's like, it is a movie that's hindered because of its short runtime, that I feel there are elements that are missing. If it had been longer, it probably would have fixed those little plot holes.
Probably.
But I enjoy it every time I watch it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's still the atmosphere is always still there. It's just it's a really cool. In fact, my Lady Frankenstein, there's a cat in there called Karloff. It's my little tribute to the original.
Nice.
Original.
Now, where can people buy your comics?
If you remember, my flagship publication is called Fractured Scary Tales, and my website's fracturedscarytales.com. And so, although I now have multiple titles, I still kept the website fracturedscarytales.com. And it's kind of easy to remember. Just don't say Fractured Fairy Tales, or you'll get something else. I don't know what you'll get. Keep it scary, and you'll be on track. And we didn't really talk about these, but these are all reimagined movie classics. I think we started to initially, but with a horror twist. So instead of Good, the Bad, the Ugly, it's Good, the Bad, the Undead. Planet of the Were-Apes, Maltese Frankenstein, In the Heat of the Night of the Living Dead. We were talking about my zombie issue that had a parody of La La Land called Godzilla La La Land, Outbreaking Bad, 50 Shades of Grey Man. They're all very tongue-in-cheek, or I say tongue-in-cheek. 40-page books, 7 stories in each, and every story a different artist, so you get a different look. They all have a twist ending, and they're all in a classic black and white, which you can't go wrong with. And a different artist, so you get the different stuff.
Well, I love the different black levels. It has kind of a noir feel to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely instantly conjures up those old universal feelings of when the movies were all done.
So if somebody was going to start just buy one issue just to give it a try online and sees this interview, which one would you recommend they start with?
Well, I think if they like a little humor with their horror, then start with the Fractured Scary Tales, and any one of them would be of interest. There's one that's all TV shows. There's one that's all zombie related. The first one is all movies. The second one has women seem to like my second one because it's got Snow White and the Seven Deadly Sins and more women-centric kind of stories. So I would say humor, go with the fractured. If you like serious stories, you want an anthology, then go with my Monster Smash-Ups, which is a similar idea of short stories in a 40-page book, but they're all reimagined monster stories. If you want something with an LGBT slant, which there are hardly any monster things with LGBT, go with the Fabulous Frightmares. Or if you want a traditional comic, in the Lady Frankenstein is printed on this aged newsprint, so it has a real a Norrish, really retro vibe to it. And this one's full color. Oh yeah. This artist is so good. He's from Mexico, and I really love what he does. This is a 6-part series, so the first 3 issues are already out. The 4th one will be out in about 4 more weeks. So this you have to kind of commit to, because I think you'll be enthralled by the story. You, especially if you're in Egyptology major, you'll find there's a lot of references to things from the past that you'll find especially resonate with you. I try to put in as much history in the story and create some kind of world that feels real and lived. And if you have any little kids at home, my Monster Kids is my Teen Titans monster style. There's Dracula, Zomboy, Mummy's Girl, and Frankenteen. So it's my introduction to classic monsters to kids and grown-ups of all ages. And then the LGBT twist. I try to get something for everybody, and I've been very happy with the response.
And who doesn't love monsters?
There's a few.
Are there any social media links people can find you at beyond your website?
If you go to my website, I do have a Facebook link. Some kid in Phoenix is up and we put up something on Instagram. But I'm so behind in my social media. I'm really an old fuddy-duddy that I'm resisting that temptation or that need, and I got to get with the program because I can see it's the future. And
it is.
I mean, I'm still holding on to print magazines because I love it, but everybody's saying gotta go digital.
See, I will only do print. I will not pay for digital. So
Good man. We love you already.
I want to physically have whatever I pay for.
Good man.
Whether it's
Good man.
movies, video games, books, anything, I have to have it physically. Otherwise, I'm like, why do I?
Listen to this man.
Any final words for my viewers?
Let's see. Just if you love monsters of any type, any variety, just be sure to check out my website, fracturedscarytales.com. There's something for everybody. Trust me.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
And until next time, bye.